Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's stream. Is this game starting? Hold on for a second. Just give me a second. Still posting online some stuff. All right. Can at least open that up. Okay. Post on Twitter. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good night. Dang, they already coming out with merch for this game. The game hasn't even came out yet. It's like at least release the game first. I should start using pistols. That's what I should start doing. So I feel like I've done a lot with the M82. I'm honestly like getting tired of it. I want to use like some other weapons. All right. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good night. like the one time where I don't use my sniper rifle, then that's when they want to start putting me on the better maps. I swear, man, this game's crazy.
All teams, field ops deploying an outbreak zone. Ready to work.
Requiem disruptor satellite is moved into position, ready to kick in the front door.
Team, get to the uplink station and bring the dimensional disruptor online.
You left. Just warming up. This'll show them what's what. Undead hostile down.
Oh, there's two of them. Nice.
Starting play. Enhanced zombie kill confirmed. Disinfected one. Not bad. Threat clear.
They almost had me. It's like, once again, another shotgun. I wonder if if they level me up if I use two weapons. Like I'm not expecting like a double level up, but like, does the weapon level up if I'm using both of them? If not, I'm like, it's pointless putting that in the game. It's like, just put one out. Like, now I'm curious. Now I gotta kill some zombies to see.
Ended that nightmare.
So far, I'm not leveling up.
Enemy destroyed.
I think that's kind of weird. I should have leveled up by now. I feel like I've killed enough zombies to level up once. Yeah, this weapon.
The end.
They follow? Oh no, they just be acting weird. Alright.
Smoke checked.
Hey, what's up, Illy?
They're making it easy.
Oh, dang. I always forget about that. Can I go now?
My kind of weapon.
So I can't even level up with that weapon. Gotta kill go this stream. Nah, not really. I'm just, honestly, I'm just seeing how far I can get.
Think on that, you brainless bastard. Hostile fragged.
Oh, that's crazy. He ain't even following, he just, alright. Oh.
That is airborne.
Remember when zombies was really popular in Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 3, people would try 100 round attempts. I've never in my life, I remember me and my friends, like, we would try stuff like that, but we would never, like, succeed. I think the highest I've ever been was, like, maybe round 40. Like, 40, 30.
Let's keep it going. Put that enhanced bastard down.
But yeah, I'm like, them people that be like, they be playing zombies competitively. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy that like people, they just, they have that time. But it don't really surprise me though, because I'm like, after playing video games like outside of zombies, I don't know if you played too much of Destiny, but they have it in there where you have to like do these like hours upon hours long raids. I think I remember when the first like Destiny raid came out, people was playing that game for like 6 hours, and I'm like, fam. And after that, I was like, bruh, anything is possible with video games. Succeed, it takes like 8 hours. Yeah, I'm saying like people, they be playing games for like hours upon hours. And I'm like, fam, I just couldn't do it. I'll play for like maybe a few, and that's about it. Exactly. That's what I'm like. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to play a game for that long. But kudos to the people that can do it. I'm like, I just couldn't be me.
Using pure Ethereum, the Dimensional Disruptor breaches the Dark Ether and forces an Apex HVT into our world.
You are authorized to terminate the HVT, strike team. Containment wants him dead, not alive.
Connection established, systems nominal.
If I'm sharing it with a lively chat, maybe. That. Yeah, like, yeah, that, yeah, but like, I'm saying if there ain't no particular reason, I'm like, fam, I ain't doing all that.
Good breach. Apex tethered.
Put him down for good, team.
It's got reinforcements.
Got him on the run now. Get after it.
Should have stayed clear.
Target reacquired northwest of your position.
I'm trying to see people in every gun in the map. And I like see stuff like that. I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't got time for all that. Now that's doing too much. The getting like all the way to the 100 round, I can understand. But like trying to pack a punch like every weapon, I'm like, if there ain't no achievement for that, then I ain't fooling with it.
Crack this cranium. Making a bloody mess here.
Now that is doing too much.
Infected target removed.
Every gun's tough because the box tripping sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, fam.
Frag on the way.
It's running. Track it down.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow. Trying to be way shorter, so I guess a lot of people prefer the one. Yeah. That, to me, that seems a lot easier than trying to pack a punch like every weapon. Because I'm like, I know how Call of Duty can be, and they'll just like, even I've noticed it in here where it's like they keep, every time when I open up this like a certain chest, they give you the same weapons. So I'm like, there's at times I'm like doing stuff like that. It's just not possible due to how like they set up things.
C4's live. Heavyweight hostile, KIA.
Apex threat eliminated, Carver.
I don't
Nice
need that
execution,
weapon.
strike team. Grab the residual Ethereum. You've earned it.
Anomaly site located. Activate the beacon to proceed.
Bury them again.
Isn't that thing so... Another tough challenge is staying in the spawn room the whole game. Because when the zombies start crowding you, yeah, that's like, yeah, it's people come up with some challenges, man. They will really come up with some challenges, and it's like, fam, it's not. You don't need to do all of that.
Can't outwit a headshot.
I just find it unnecessary because I'm like, fam, it's like I said, unless it's an achievement, then I'm like, I'll do it. But if it's not an achievement, then I ain't fooling with it. But yeah, it's like people, they be coming up with them like random challenges, and it's like, fam, like, what do you gain from that? That did absolutely nothing to him. Good, get bored the traditional way. I'm like, please, I'm like, when I play this, I'm like, I would say that I'm decent at it. I ain't gonna say I'm the best player of all time, but I'm like, I just play this like for practice for when I play other shooting games. I'm like, I play other shooting games, and then it's like, oh, okay, you know, just do what I've been doing in Zombies. So I more so play this for like practice, because I'm like, even when I was playing the Modern Warfare campaign, I'm like, oh, okay, like this seems like, you know, easy. It just more so helps me like my reaction speed with stuff. Only reason I wouldn't do the pack-a-punch challenge is knowing my luck. I'll get all the good guns early. At the end, I'm stuck with the bad ones. Yeah, I know, right? First weapon you go and do that whole challenge, then it's like first weapon you get is a ray gun. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I I was like kind of was dealing with that when I was trying to level up that sniper rifle. So that's why I'm like I ain't even really fooling with challenges. I'm like I just do whatever.
Picking up enemy contacts near you. Hunt them down.
Always look both ways.
I guess people challenge because it's less time consuming. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well, then again, I'm like, I don't know about that because I'm like, depending on what challenge you doing, I'm like, it can take some time. I ain't trying to sit and play no game for no 6 to 8 hours.
Big ugly down.
Fourth threat eliminated. Nice work, strike team.
Definitely taking that.
Artillery awaiting target coordinates.
Kingsley marking targets for artillery.
Chopper gunner available for tasking.
Ain't killed not one zombie.
Negative effect acknowledged.
Speaking of 8 hours, there was a YouTube video on my suggest I seen breaking down Victorious. Victorious, the old Nickelodeon show. And the Pirates fight. That's crazy. It's like, fam, you couldn't have talked on that in like 10, 15 minutes? Like 20, 30 minutes, okay. Like, I get if it's like, if it's gonna be, that in my opinion is a long video. But an 8-hour video of like, you talking on Victorious, I'm like, bruh, I could easily talk on that whole show. Victorious came out. Victoria Justice thought she was going to be the lead star of that show. Ariana Grande blew up. The end. Like, let's see, I have 1 million. That's crazy. I'm like, you talking on this show for that long? I'm like, that's wild.
Accidents happen.
Dude must have broke down later. He had to, and probably half of that stuff was just like just random, like just had absolutely nothing to do. He was like, yeah, it had to been that, like breaking down like each and every moment he thought like, oh, there is some falling out or there was something going on behind the scenes, and it's like, fam, they got older. It was like they were getting better pay doing other stuff. And they stopped doing Victorious. Like that's literally every, you know, show with like, besides like cartoon shows, that's every other show out there. So I'm like, that it's stuff like that where it's like, fam, what are you talking about? So it's just people when they like go overboard with stuff like that. It's like, fam, it's like, I'm not trying to like downplay his like content creating career, but it's like, who's gonna watch a 5-hour and an 8-hour video of why Victorious had like just fell apart. Like, we all know that show fell apart. Like, video has fight. That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff, man. Is this that? Oh, this is that one. Okay. Dang. Well, I didn't even have enough to like upgrade. That's crazy. All right. Well, guess I gotta do some upgrades real quick. $5 million views to watch out, and it's like 8-hour videos. People got too much time. You know they ain't watched that whole video like all together. Ain't no way I'm watching the video 8 hours long talking on that. Like if it was like 1-hour episodes, okay, cool, chill. But all together 8-hour video, I'm like, nah, bro, you could have shortened that down. Yeah, iCarly 2 parts, 1 4 hours, another 3 half hours. That's crazy. It's like, fam, like, did you work for Nickelodeon or something? It would, okay, if that was the case, if the guy had worked for Nickelodeon, then I'm like, oh, okay, so he definitely knows some things. But if it's just some random guy, I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, I just can't invest in that. I cannot invest in that video. It's like, fam, you didn't even work for the show. You don't even know those people like that. So, like, how are you going to talk on the show and you don't even know the people like that? I'm not saying that it was bad videos. I'm pretty sure that they were well thought out, put together videos. But I'm like, can you really trust it? I wish you could, like, take the dog with you. Dang. Remember Fred, the thread breakdown. It's like, bro, nobody's not trying to watch the like long video. That must be like a thing now where like long videos is like the way. Cause I'm gonna be liking to do like 40-minute videos or hour-long videos. But I'm like, man, it's like 3 hours. I'm like, nah, bro.
That's the end of that thing.
8 hours, nah. There has to be a good reason why I'm talking on something. Like the question is did he used to work for Nickelodeon? Because if so, then I'm like, oh, okay, then you know he knows some things. But if not, then it's like, fam, you gotta shorten them videos down. I think he just some random review. Yeah, it's like, bruh, if you worked for them, then it's one thing. But if you didn't work for them, it's like, I just think that's pointless. Because it's like, well, how are we supposed to, like, take your word for, like, what you're talking on? If he's, like, reviewing this show, then I'm like, bruh, that's just... You could easily just write out a review. But if he's, like, trying to talk on, like, if they had, like, past B, or if they got, like, beef, or whatever it is, like, or if the show followed apart, it's, like, it's stuff like that where it's, like, well, we don't know that unless they'd come out and talk about it. I'm pretty sure them guys is chill because they still be posting with each other and stuff, so... These videos be, like, months to make because... uploads be... Oh, yeah! Probably after he's done with the one video, he starts recording the next video. I just couldn't be no creator like that. I was like, I remember at one point, the thing was like, I was doing videos like how I'm doing now, or just like, we're not reaction videos, but more so videos of me just sitting down and just talking about random stuff. And I'll do videos like that, and put like maybe like very like just like the bare minimum of editing and just not really doing a whole lot, but I would upload from like months apart, and it's just like, you know, to me it's like it's boring versus like I could do those like, you know, videos of just like one take and upload them every day. Not saying it's like, you know, it's like just overall it's like you gotta have like something about you, I feel like, to be able to do that. And I feel like, you know what, guys, I'm like not saying that it's bad to like come out with those videos, but I personally think, you know, people watching videos that long, it's like he getting 5 million views, and it's like, all right, I guess.
There's more where that came from. Frag on the way.
I'm trying to think. I think the longest I've spent ever on a video, it was a Rockstar Editor video I had recorded. I think I spent like a week working on that video. I like making Rockstar Editor videos. I wish there was like a way to like make videos like that in all games, or just more so just like some way of like doing videos of that extent, because I'll be doing videos like that all the time.
Fine start for this mess.
But
guess that's post-mortem.
Yeah, that was like the longest, I think. In the short end, he has a 35-minute video explaining the decline history of the History Channel on TV. That's crazy. It's like that. I just don't know how to feel about that. It's like he spends hours talking about like shows we were watching when we were like in middle school and high school, but a show that we didn't like necessarily care for or watch unless we were watching it in like school or something for some like history lesson. Like that's the video that gets like the least amount of attention. But videos where it's all like, fam, like if he's like reviewing the shows or whatever, however style he's doing the videos, it's like, bruh, we were there, we watched it, we very well can look it up or see interviews of the cast of Victoria Justice. But I literally can tell you like everything that I seen. What's up, DK? Everything that I seen with Victorious. I like watching videos on like the rise and fall of different stuff. Yeah, no, they're good. I found myself starting to do podcast episodes like that. I just recently recorded one where I was talking on like the rise and fall of a video game called Anthem, and then the rise and fall of the app Vine. So like stuff like that, it is interesting. Like I don't know how many times I've watched things like that, but I just think spending 8 hours or having an 8-hour video, I'm like, bro, turn it into a series. Like 1 hour or two, that like all the way, then it equals up. Then it makes more sense. But I'm like, an 8-hour video, it's like, bro, you gonna have to break it down yourself, cuz.
Confirmed.
I just can't watch no 8-hour video altogether. I'm like, nah, I gotta, like, I can watch like 8 episodes of a show that's hours long, but like, at least I'm like, you know, it's different parts.
Lit up a few. Frag that bag of guts.
But I mean, hey, it's like I've seen some odd videos on YouTube. That ain't even the oddest thing I've seen or heard of. I'm like, make it a series because me seeing the timeline turns from watching it. I'm like 5 million views. Let me see. It's on this channel. Yeah, like overall, like people are into that stuff. Hopefully he's talking on like things that's like worth listening to. Cause if not, and he's just like just saying just a bunch of random things, it's like, bruh. I just think at times it's like some creators just need to like kind of sit down and evaluate the videos that they're trying to record. Like, I know I'm not like no legend when it comes to YouTube, but I feel like, you know, being on the platform for 12 years, I think I know some things. He hasn't uploaded in 3 months, so I'm guessing he's wearing. Oh yeah, he's gonna talk on like the dark secrets of SpongeBob SquarePants. It's gonna be a 24-hour video. I turned around and not see not one zombie. He probably might be working on the Drake and Josh. If he hasn't done a Drake and Josh video, I'm like, then there goes his next video. So many whole channels who just breaks down Sponge. It's like, fam, it's a cartoon. Like, that's what I was like. I remember people were just, like, trying to, like, do breakdowns of the TV show, Ed, Net, Netty. And they were trying to say, like, oh, those guys is, like, really dead. And I think it was that. And then I remember my sister, she had seen some article or, because I don't think at the time she seen that, like, YouTube was really a big popular thing. But, I remember she seen somewhere, like, on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that, like, Will Smith's character was really dead. And every time when a cast member or whoever would appear on the screen, that was somebody visiting his grave. And I'm like, who's going to be thinking about that, like, when watching the show? Like, I thought about it occasionally, but I'm like, I was just like, fam, like, there's at times when, like, random people are visiting his grave. So they're like, what, the one time when he dated a girl on that show, she's visiting his grave? Like, what are you talking about? Seen the Mrs. Puff's conspiracy theory, but it actually made sense at some points. I just don't believe in that stuff because it's like, fam, you're talking on like a talking fish. Like, it is a cartoon show about some magical sponge that can talk to you know, the sea world and things. I'm like, fam, like and then a squirrel that lives in a like some glass dome, and I'm like, fam, you guys got to just sit down and look at what you're talking about. Because it's going to look like, I honestly think it's like people that just smoked too much weed and they got bored and they're all like, oh, let me talk on Miss Puff. And it's like, fam, no. And just comedy. If they're doing it for comedy reasons, then okay. But there's at times when people aren't doing that stuff for comedy reasons. I've watched videos of people where they've been dead serious about that stuff when they talk on conspiracy theories. People do it, they use forums. Yeah, there's some that do it, but not all. I've seen videos of people, they've been dead serious about this stuff they talked on. Like conspiracy theories and stuff. I mean, look at the people that was saying, like, the earth is flat. A person, you honestly get into a full-blown argument with somebody like that. And I think it's people, it's all like, fam. It's like, whatever weed you smoking, you gotta go and get you, like, some, like, I don't know, some healthier weed or something. Just do something to where you're just, you know, your life is not in jeopardy like that anymore. The Mrs. Puff theory makes sense for most part. It was cool because over in SpongeBob. I just won't believe it because I'm like, it's a cartoon show meant for kids. It's not a show that you're supposed to like break down and decode. I just think that they could have that stuff and they have people thinking, and I'm like, you know, it's a cartoon show. That's as much as I'm gonna see from it. some zombies over here. Yeah, I have to fit. I was like, where is this area at?
Let's keep it going. Like an overripe melon. Grenades flying. Threat down. Painted the walls with gore.
There you go. Appreciate that. I also got a theory of Squillium off SpongeBob. Took the time. Squillum? Is that like that one like Squidward's like arch nemesis or something? Like the one that he had beef with? Yeah. Bruh, it's... I just think stuff like that is silly, bro. I don't know. Like, if people watch it for entertainment purposes and comedy purposes, and that's one thing. But if people are, like, being dead serious about it, and they're, like, you know, like, offended by it, it's like, fam, he's not real. It is a fictional character. Sometimes I think, like, yeah, there's some theories out there where it's like, oh, okay, like, I guess it makes sense, but if they doing some on like cartoon characters, it's like, fam, it's a cartoon character. It's like, relax. Like, if you do a conspiracy, like, if there is some stuff that came out about the creator of the show. And, because, yeah, I'm like, that's one thing that they could talk on, like, with Ed, and Eddie, for an example. How the creator of the show, they was like, I think they was like, that was one of the reasons why they can't, or not canceled, but ended the show. Because they was all like, the creator, he got caught up in some stuff. It was one of the people that was behind that show. And they got caught up in some stuff. And they got, like, shot and killed by some cops over in Canada. And I'm all like, do a video on that. But if you're all doing a video like, oh, the characters were dead, and, you know... They were really like in an in-between world of like death and being alive. I'm like, fam, it's a cartoon show. I'm not thinking of that. It's like, it's a cartoon show about 3 kids getting jawbreakers and one trying to make the most money in the world. And there's people out there that really like take that stuff to heart, and I'm like, I can't get with it. Oh, they like sit down. Oh, you can pet the. Wow, that's crazy. Dang. Well, at least he got some pets. I'm just saying, I know if I ever find a conspiracy theory video about me, I'm shutting all that stuff down real quick. I'm like, y'all, you guys don't know nothing about me unless it's things I've came out and said about my personal life, then that's one thing, but y'all don't know absolutely nothing about me. So, I'm like, it's like, good edits in your conspiracy theory, but I'm, you know, just saying, it's like, that stuff ain't real.
Good effect. Knock the block off. That one stays dead.
I do remember though there was alien from Venus. Yeah, somebody say some stuff like that. I just honestly, if it's things like that, I'm like, no, I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm like, yup, alien from Venus. I'll add some stuff to it. Like, remember all those UFO sightings? It's like, where was I during them UFO sightings? It's like, think about it. I was like, every time when them UFO sightings happened, I wasn't streaming, I wasn't posting videos. I'm like, so think about it. I was like, they were just getting close enough so I can contact them. I'll have some potheads going crazy over some stuff like that. It's like, watch this video of him, he was stuttering on his words, but it was literally the easiest sentence. I'm like, fam, okay, so I gotta stutter. I'm like, I can't help it, but yeah, it's like people out there, it's like, they'll take that stuff to the heart, and it's like, fam, relax, chill. See someone trying to make it really popular. He's like, proof. So there's so, yeah. And it's like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, fam, people are just weird with it. I don't like those one videos from, there's this one creator, he's known for doing videos like that, but he'll go and like, go to somebody's scene. It's hilarious. It was like, there's the one guy, he goes and does videos of people talking like, oh, I'm talking to this this dead person from the grave. Oh, I contacted Tupac.
This is Dr. Strauss. Essence conversion modules are prepped for deployment. Understood, Doctor. Strike team is en route to the deployment zone.
Dang. J Station, is he banned off? Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. Because it was like, he just got carried. I think the reason why, because he like, he did some dumb stuff a while ago. And he got caught up for it, and he ended up getting his account banned. But I remember it was like after XXX Tentacion passed away, he tried doing one of those videos. And it's like, bro, I'm like, you don't sit down and think like, oh, okay, like, he'll try to contact his family first before he just contacts some random YouTuber. It's like, you didn't think that far, did you? It's like, oh, yeah, this is going to sell. This is going to get views. People are going to, like, you know, be dumb enough to think that this stuff is real. I was like, I just don't get stuff like that. Actually, after this round, I might end up playing Modern Warfare.
Picking up enemy contacts near you. Hunt them down.
Neutralized.
Where some other people would just be doing some stuff for like attention and views on YouTube. And it's honestly, it's crazy to me at times, like how like just caught up like people get like with being a YouTuber. And I'm like, fam, like it's a dope lifestyle to just, you know, be able to like wake up and then, you know, record videos. But at the same time, like it should never be that consuming of your life. Like you should never like jeopardize your life or other people's life or just do some dumb stuff for views.
C4's live. One down.
Oh crap. Oh, this ain't good. Dude also says, speed, I'm Dante. Fight your rage and they insult their souls. Yeah, it's like, fam, no, they're just really good content creators. Like, they didn't have to sell their souls. They just was just really good content creators. So it's stuff like that where I'm all like, if you're gonna think along those lines, it's like, fam, like, let it go. Then it's like, okay, so if they did, then it's like, what does that have to do with you? Like, what is that, like, how are you helping the situation?
Bombs that bruiser. Kingsley authorizing chopper gunner mission.
Viper 1-2 circling, tanks out.
Got one.
That's a kill. Viper 1-2 exiting AO.
Tango Mike, Viper 1-2. Flamethrower available for use.
Do it as comedy, but the thing is, people in the comments a lot of times didn't know. It's like, yeah, that's why I think a lot of times, like, people, they need to stop being afraid of, like, saying that. And they need to tell people, like, hey, this is, you know, for comedy purposes only. I'm not, you know, saying this to start up nothing or to, you know, tarnish or, you know, ruin a content creator's career. I'm just doing this, just for comedy.
I can aid you. I must escape.
Hostile down. Bit messy, but got the job done. Toss the Molotov. Down and out. down.
Progress. Two seals persist.
Target eliminated. Just warming up. I am decimating them.
It's about oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter today. DJ Academics, because no, I had made a tweet about him, but it didn't have anything to do with the situation. But I did see it, what they were talking on. You know, hey, it's like some people, they get to that level of fame, they just think that they're safe from whatever, and it's like, fam, you're not.
Merc, post-mortem. A fine start for this mess.
It's just crazy, you know, you think people have these big platforms,
Enemy down.
and they wouldn't be doing stuff like that, but
That thing.
something just don't click right in their head.
Keep them coming.
It's like every time I get close, it's like, fam.
Bury them again.
They were saying it's a real clip before he got famous, but someone he has beef with shared it the other day. Yeah, because he be beefing with a lot of people.
It's cork.
I'm surprised, like, other people he's beef with throughout the time, like, hasn't came out. But I think a lot of times just people just didn't overall know who he was.
Messy, but got the job
Because
done.
I feel like still to this day people don't really know who he is. They just know he reports on hip-hop news.
Molotov's live. Hell of a nose job. In a barrel.
I still know him as a hip-hop news guy. That's what I'm saying. It's like people don't know who he was, like, behind the scenes and what he was doing. So that's why I think, like, yeah, like, you see some stuff like that, you're gonna be shocked. I just don't, like, to me, it ain't even surprising anymore when I hear stuff like that. They stay giving out shotguns. It's like, bro, I don't need a shotgun.
In blood.
I'm trying to think, like, do I just ranked up with that. I guess I'll take
Ready
it.
to fight.
I really don't want to let that go, man. Wait, it ain't even a better... So I ain't fooling with that. No, because it ain't even a high tier weapon, so I ain't fooling with that. Nope. People was also saying it's a lot of wild stuff he would say back then. They saying he was 21. He said that, but I'm like... Yeah, it don't matter the how. Like if you're over the age and you're talking about doing something to an underage person, it's like, fam, it don't matter how young age you are. It's weird, bro. You was a grown man talking about that. It's weird.
Firing sequence initiated.
It's like there's no getting through that without like, nah. It's like, fam, it's weird. It is weird. Don't matter how old you were.
I love this part. Look up. Here they come.
My rule is if you got a question there, attempt just it's yeah, exactly.
Wait for the plasma field.
Establishing plasma field perimeter.
It's like he knew what he was doing. It's like you're not. It's not like you're at a young age.
As expected.
So
Kill the creatures. Their essence will be siphoned automatically. Make sure the module stays at 180.
Essence capacity at 50%. Essence capacity
Target
at
eliminated.
75%.
it's like you know what you're getting yourself into when you say crazy things like that.
Essence capacity at maximum.
Lit up a few.
Beginning conversion process. Conversion complete.
Curious. How does it know which object to create? Acquire the materials and get to the next module.
Capacity at 25%.
That was close. Say our generation is the one who started accepting that behavior because so many people I was in high school brag about dating people who wasn't in school. No one questioned it. Yeah, it was like, I seen that too at my school, but still, you should get to at a point in age where it's like, okay, like, I know this ain't good. If I gotta like hide behind the scenes and do that crap, then it's like you know that you in the wrong for what you're doing. It's like you don't see nobody else doing that, so it's like what? Why you think it's like a okay thing to do? It's like it's not.
They had the chance.
All essence conversions complete. Unfortunately for you, the study of raw essence is currently restricted to the outbreak zones. I am working on that problem.
It would rub me the wrong way, but so many people sure is. And
Anomaly
that's
site located.
the thing where it's all like if a lot of people see it like that, then a lot of those people are weird. But it's like if I know not to do no stuff like that, I mean, it's like not even like with me, but it's like, fam, it's like, what the, where is the dog going? There we go. But I'm just saying, it's like if there's people in this world that knows that it's wrong, and it's like, then fam,
Lit up a few.
like it shouldn't be that hard to understand. It's like you know you're gonna go to prison over some stuff like that, and it's like, but yeah, it's just people is just weird. I think just a lot of weird people try to make it normal, but it's like it's not normal. A lot of time people just didn't care because it's not my business, so they said my thing is, look, a lot of things don't be my business, but it's like look at me, I'm a content creator, so like I purposely go out my way to make things my business, but it's like if I know something is not right, I'm gonna call that person out on that. So that's just something where it's all like, if I'm just saying, it's like I'm not a saint, but I know when things is not right.
Frag the flashbang. Bad. Threat clear.
It's like, but people don't want to think about that stuff until the day they have kids, or that they're trying to figure out, hey, why is my 15-year-old child bringing home somebody that's in their 30s? And they talking about they want privacy and stuff, and it's like, what? No, get out of here with that. So it's like they say that it's not their business until it happens to them, and then that's when they're looking, you know, oh, people help me, do, like, you know, it's like, nah, fam. That's why it's like, it's stuff like that, I try to like nip it right then and there. It was funny, I just remember it was like people were trying to like come after me for stuff like that, because no, there's this community, I think everybody knows of that TV show with the talking train and stuff, and I've seen a lot of people online that was like over the age pretending to be characters from that show, and I'm like, that's not normal. Like, I seen that, and it was all like, that is not normal to me. Like, I don't get that. I don't get pretending to be like, I guess like if it's like for comedy reasons, but like these guys was talking to people that are like underage, and I'm like, fam, that's the majority of the audience that watches this show is underage people. Oh, they got so offended and upset when I called them out for that crap.
We're ready for exfiltration. Over.
And it's like, well, fam, I
Raptor
mean,
1 inbound. Get to the LZ.
it's like, you are like 20, 30 years old, pretending to be a character from a cartoon show that's meant for like 4 and 5-year-olds. They talk about, oh, it gives me educational like lessons. I'm like, fam, it's called the internet. You want to learn about trains? I'm pretty sure there's a whole YouTube channel on, yeah, talking to like how to build a train in under 60 minutes. I ain't hearing no crap where it's like, oh, it gives me history lessons, or it gives me a learning lesson. I'm like, fam, that's crazy.
C4's live. Hostiles demolished.
It's like, come on, reload, reload, reload.
Appreciate it, team. Commencing evac. Exfil complete.
But yeah, I was calling those guys out. I was all like, you don't think that's weird that you're a 20, 30-year-old something person and you're out here talking on the internet? Because the thing is, like, I know people are probably like, well, what's the difference between me and them? It's like, I'm not hiding. People know who I am. My face is plastered all over along my name, TMossBoss. So it's like, people know who I am, and they can very easily call me out if they think that some stuff is going on. But I'm like, I know I'm not doing no stuff like that. I'll tell you that I'm not doing no stuff like that. But, like, I'm not saying or, like, having a privately talk. I'm like, no, if we're talking right here on my stream or in my YouTube comments. But I ain't gonna have, like, no, it's like, oh, message me this or message me that. It's like, it's weird. So, stuff like that, it's all like, but you're pretending to be a cartoon character for a show that's meant for kids. And it's like, who's gonna be watching that show on YouTube? Kids. You a grown man watching that show or whoever, it's all like, I'm gonna look at that as weird. It's like if I go over to my friend's house and instead of watching the news or watching whatever, I'm saying you bring up Thomas the Tank Engine, talk about, oh, I love this show. It's like, I'm gonna look at you as like, something ain't right here. I'm like, and I'm scared. I'm like, I'm probably about to get killed or something. My city teacher married a student after she graduated. They were messing around before the trial because they were caught up, but they got married once. She was of age. The case got dropped. Yeah, it's like, it's stuff like that. It's like, fam, like, you know that stuff is weird. Like, it's just people out there, it's just something's wrong with them, man. Something's really wrong with them. But, yeah, I was like, that community, though, they was really trying to come after me. There was like grown men. It was like, looked like they were older than me at the time. I think at the time when I was dealing with all of that, I was like maybe 19 or 20. And yeah, there was like people that was like, looked like they was in their 30s, like coming after me for that stuff. And I was like, bro, look at how old you are. I think I'm gonna play Grid. Play Grid for a little bit. I was gonna play Modern Warfare, but I'm like, nah. I can just play something a little bit simple. But it's like, yeah, it's like you're a grown man. It's like, look at the scenery right now. Grown man mad over the fact that he can't be a cartoon character on the internet. I'm like, you don't find that weird? I was like, you go out in public and ask people if it's weird or not. It's like, oh, can you be a cartoon? Especially you don't have like no like relation with that cartoon. Like, you're not the creator, you're not the owner, you're not a producer behind that show or anything. It's like you're some random 30-year-old guy that like just you give off that sketchy vibe. I remember the only reason why I had got into it with them is because I wasn't even really trying to beef with them. I remember I was had problems with another person within that community, and yeah, overall I got caught up with them. There was all like, I just seen a bunch of people from that community attacking me, and I was just like, you guys are like 20-30-year-old like men. I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, y'all is, I called them a particular word. I don't think I can say that word on Twitch or on stream because, you know, TOS and stuff, but yeah, I was like, I called them out, and then they got mad, and I was like, that to me just don't make sense. Lizzo stuff too. No, I really don't be paying attention to Lizzo like that. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the... Okay, we're good. People try to say she's ableist because she said spaz in the song, and now they're saying spaz is offensive because spaz is short term of some sort of cerebral palsy. It is? Oh wow. I just like, cause that's weird. I just think people are kind of going a little bit too far now, which like there's some words I'm like, okay, I understand, I get it. That word is 100%, because yeah, there are TOS words where it's like, okay, 100% get it, understand. Like for an example, the R word, I 100% understand why you can't say that word. But that, like, now I'm kind of afraid of like saying it on stream, because I'm like, fam, like, but we all know people spaz, we going off on something. Exactly, like, I don't know how many times I feel like I've at least said the like that word like at least like close to 50 times this year alone. Throughout my whole lifetime, like I've said it quite a few times. Cause I'm like people don't mean it in that way. It's all like if I'm all like I was playing this game for an example. I was playing Grid, and all of a sudden my controller just started spazzing out. Like, that's how I'm saying it. But like, I'm not looking at somebody if I can clearly see that they have like, you know, a disability or something's going on. I'm not gonna look at them and be like, oh, you know, then refer to them in that way. It's like, that's crazy. People honestly get canceled for anything nowadays. It's like, watch, it's gonna be in a matter of time. They're like, oh, people are going to start getting canceled for saying the word the. They're like, you can't say the word the no more. It's like, okay, well, how am I supposed to, like, what if there's a movie that starts off with it? I'm like blank word, and then, you know, then whatever the movie is called. It's like, fam, come on now. I just think people just need to, like, I get it, like, if you just find certain things, there are words out there that I find offensive, but I'm not gonna like have emotions being displayed over it. It's like, okay, if that person want to say that word, it's like, for an example, the N word. You know how many times I've seen videos of white people saying the word just freely, and it's like, fam, I just live with it. I'm like, if they have that courage and confidence to say it, they're saying it online. They're not gonna say it to no black person's face. So I'm like, that's why it doesn't trip me out. And then when they do say it to a black person's face, I'm like, oh, well, they're on crack or something. Something's wrong with them. So be full. Gonna be considered full could be offensive because isn't the original meaning of full someone who lacks understanding. So shouldn't we ban April Fool's Day? I know, right? There are like people, they just, you know, the thing is like they overlook stuff like that, and they're all like, no, we just want to figure out a reason to cancel this person. It's like, fam, if they've done nothing to you personally, it's like she's writing a song and it's called Wordplay. I'm like, family, listen, you could tell that they don't really listen to rap, because I'm like, you listen to rap, there, oh my god, there would be so many rappers getting canceled right now for the things that they've said. It's like, how come you don't talk on when rappers be out there dissing their ops, or, you know, and the times when they be doing it, it's like the people be dead, and it's like, fam, like, what are you guys, like, on about? It's funny how I started talking about my controller, like, acting weird, and then sure enough, like, my controller started acting weird. I ain't gonna say the word, because there's people out there gonna go and cancel me for saying a word and stuff, so. Or if a rapper raps about walking on the beach, which one says, who can't walk gets offended. I know, like, exactly. Exactly. It's like, that, there is a whole song. It's freaking SpongeBob. He made a whole song like stepping on the beach. I'm all like, you think somebody in a wheelchair gonna be like, oh, we need to cancel SpongeBob because he said he's stepping on the beach. And due to my current situation of me not being able to walk, I think he should be canceled. It's like, I think you should turn your TV off and, I don't know, go do something, but It's like you out here canceling a fictional cartoon character over some stuff like that. It's like, fam, come on now. It's like be real with yourself. You really think that's gonna go through? It's like somebody gonna be all like, oh, TMossBoss needs to get canceled. I had a bad boss, and I feel like boss brings me a lot of trauma, so overall he needs to be canceled, or he needs to take boss out of his name. I'm like, somebody would ever say that to me, I'm like, get off the internet. Just get off the internet. It's like, save yourself the trouble, save yourself the embarrassment. Just get off the internet. Means being discrimination against people who are disabled. Should I say she was? Yeah, it's like, fam, she's not saying it like that. Is she saying it referring to like people that are disabled, or is she like talking? Because I'm saying there is a whole song that Pharrell Williams did when he was in this band, and they were using that word. And so that's why it's like, fam, like, what do you mean? There are so many artists and people and movies, and like a good portion of the world has said that word. Sense of going off. Exactly. So like, fam, if she's saying it in a way of like where it's, you know, if she's discriminating people, that's when you cancel her or call her out for it. If she's saying it that she's like, oh, I'm gonna go off on somebody, but she's using that word, then it's like, okay, then that's when you like, or no, it's like you just leave it alone. She's saying it to discriminate, okay, but if not, it's like, fam, chill out. Like, if that's, like, you know, just how people, it's like, trust me, it's like, she'll probably, like, now will, like, you know, won't talk on it and things, but, or won't use that word and try to think of something else to say, but, yeah, it's like, it's crazy. It's like, let that girl just, like, sing, rap, whatever she does, but it's like, it's crazy, man. It's like, people out there, it's like, they just can't catch no breaks. These people who can't. Yeah, it's like, fam, then it's like, then, if that's the case, I'm like, then we need to cancel, SpongeBob. He did a whole song. This is, like, probably one of the most iconic songs. Yeah, I guarantee that there's going to be at least one person this summer, and they're going to start singing that song when they go to the beach. Someone who's blind gets offended. Exactly. Oh, people that can see, they need to get canceled. That's what it's all like. I mess around and start like saying some things, or it's all like there's things I want to say, but I'm like, nah, cause if I do, then people gonna get all offended. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm like, just people, it's like, stop trying to cancel everybody for stuff. Like, they ain't did nothing to you personally, so just let them be. It's all silly. A lot of times, cases, some people deserve to be canceled. Other times, people are just bored and try to find a reason to cancel them. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, me, I have to say, like, so far, I haven't really seen nothing that anybody has said that's offended me. But I'm like, I can't speak, or I can't say, like, how I feel about things speaks for, you know, how everybody else feels. So I'm just saying for myself, I haven't really seen nothing that can offend anybody. But no, there have been times like where I've seen like some offensive things. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that person, you know, I ain't gonna say they, you know, they overall, it's like they're self-destructing. They're ruining themselves when they go out and say and do some crazy stuff. Like the one guy that was like, he, years ago when he made that video talking on why he hates white people. I'm like, yeah, he's self-destructing. He's just, you know, digging him a hole for himself. But overall, it's all like, somebody that's all like, oh, I don't like racist people, and it's all like, oh, you like if a racist person comes out like, oh, they need to be canceled, they're, you know, they're attacking us. I'm like, well, fam, you're a racist, so like, what do you expect? So there's some reason why a person needs to just go out and say some things, but then there's other times when it's all like, fam, it's like, you know, keep it to yourself if it's gonna offend people, but if it's gonna offend, like, you know, the wrong and right people, like people that are in the wrong but there's a right reason to offend them, then yeah, like for an example, a racist. Personally, I don't get, tell everybody to stop watching it. I would just distance myself personally. Exactly. That's one thing that I've always have been like I've been outspoken of, is all like, if there's something that I don't like, I'm not gonna take the time to try to like work on something to cancel that person. Like, I'm going to just like, hey, you know what? Because no, like I said, like once again with that racist guy, I remember when I reacted to that video, and I just left it at that. I wasn't saying anything to him. I wasn't, like, afterwards wasn't talking about him. I remember I reacted to that video, laughed about it, said the video was wild, left it alone. All of a sudden, he comes out and he's, like, reaching out to me on Twitter, attacking me. I remember he was doing live streams and all this other stuff, and it's like, fam, like, yeah, you got something going on. So it's things like that, yeah, the person without doubt is going to get canceled. But if a person's like rapping or something and they're, you know, it's, or singing and it's just, it's wordplay, it's like, fam, it's wordplay. They're not saying it to offend anybody, they just saying it because it, like, it rhymes with what they're talking about. People, EPR Kelly, a few racist people I've seen, I can understand. Cancel them, but sometimes other people don't, like, oh, cancel him. Yeah. Yeah, there's people out there where it's like, they deserve it, and then there's people out there that just don't deserve it, because I'm like, they haven't done or say anything. They're not going out of their way to offend anybody. I think exactly. I'm all like, cause there's people digging up old songs on, oh, this song's offensive, this song's about, and it's like, fam, there was some song not too long ago, people were trying to like cancel that song for some reason. It was like some, like, I think it was a Disney song, I think. And I'm like, because they were, oh, that's what it was. It was, these cars are so stupid. But it was from the cartoon version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And there is all like, and it sounded like they were saying something, but it's like if you read the lyrics, but people were trying to cancel it because it sounded like they were saying something racist. And I'm like, fam, like, I highly doubt that they going, and still playing this movie till this day, and they got a racist song playing in the background. I'm like, no, we gotta look these lyrics up. And sure enough, they were not saying nothing racist. I'm like, yeah, it's like, you guys need to do your research before y'all just go out and start making some assumption on song. And I'm like, they've been playing this song for however long this movie's been out, all across TV. But yeah, it was like, it did kind of sound like it, but I'm like, no, ain't no way they're saying that. And I was like, let me look these lyrics up and then like listen. And I was like, okay, yeah, they're saying something completely. When you read the lyrics, then it's like, oh, okay, now I can hear it. I can't remember what they were saying. It sounded like they were saying something about, like, it sounded like at one point they said, like, the Ku Klux Klan, and I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I listened to it. First time you hear it, it does sound like they're saying Ku Klux Klan, and then when you read the lyrics and they're saying something completely different, I was like, oh wow, okay. I'm like, thank God for Genius.com, because if it wasn't for them, I'm like, bruh, I don't know. I was like, I think a lot of people probably would have been like, no, they're saying Ku Klux Klan. They're saying something about them. It sounded so creepy, too, at first. It's like, you just hear kids say Ku Klux Klan, and they sounding all happy about it. I'm like, this is so creepy. I'm like, this is definitely my blackness enabling, because I'm like, that sounds so creepy. I was like, I was supporting the movie all this time. I'm glad the Jim Carrey version came out. Cause I was like, man, I was about to say, I was like, nah, this movie ain't right. This is not right. Oh, it's an elimination. Okay. See, dies people are trying to cancel. Oh yeah, I seen all that stuff with that song. I actually like that song. I think that's one of the best songs off of the whole album. I'm like, it's him telling a story. I'm like, it's storytelling. It's what artists do sometimes. It's funny how they'll do that, but they won't cancel. Okay. It's funny how they'll do that, but it's like they won't cancel artists that sings about or raps about like drugs, violence, pills, like all this other stuff, and it's like, yeah, we won't cancel them. We'll rap about or we'll support that because a lot of us are, you know, drinking, doing drugs, taking pills, and all that stuff. But oh, let them say like a derogatory word and they're not even saying it in that way. He's coming out and he's saying like how it is offensive to say, and I'm like, yeah, he's saying that it's offensive. He featured Kodak. I was kind of feeling a certain way about that too, because I was like, Kodak Black just did not fit on that album. I feel like Kendrick could have contacted anybody. He could have had Baby Keem on that album. He could have had a lot of people on that album. But for him to have Kodak, I don't know. I think the reason why is because, I mean, look at all this stuff that Kodak has done in the past. Like, I mean, coming out and supporting Trump. I think that's probably the leading reason. I felt a certain way about that too, so. That's like the one song, that's like probably, I had to say that's my least favorite song off of that whole album. And on top of that, now it's like all blowing up on TikTok and things. I'm like, yeah, that's just not my type of song. It was like Kodak, he did just recently wish Donald Trump a happy birthday, and it's like, bro, I think you overdoing it. It's like you don't have to worry about going to jail no more. It's like you're safe, you're good. Sad though that we cry together. Is this song? Ain't that the song where he was like, him and the girl was like cussing each other out, like they were just going back to saying F you, and that's like, I'm like, fam, like if couples, I'm saying like I've seen some like toxic couples before, but I'm like if they get to yelling like that, I think, you know, they don't usually get to arguing like that until there's like people in the area. I feel like, you know, yeah, it's probably like couples that, you know, they be arguing and fighting behind doors and stuff. I'm not saying it's non-existent, but like the way that they were going at it, I was like, I don't know. Y'all going back and forth like that, it's all like, dang. It's like whether you outside or in an apartment or in a house, it's like you gonna have somebody there saying like, hey, yo, can y'all like keep it down or something? Like, dang, text each other, do something. But that song, I'm like, that's another song where it's like, you know, it was, I guess it was just, it's good for the memes because a lot of memes came out of it. Everybody was saying like that album was mid, and I'm like, I personally don't think that album was mid. I think it was a really good and put together, well like thought out put together album. I don't think it's nowhere near mid. Like to me, like I feel like a mid album would be somebody like French Montana. Like he, you know, he's gonna probably have like that like one hit on there that like does super well, but then other than that, it's like I feel like he's the type of person to come out with like he's like the middle class man like album guy. And I feel like Kendrick, he's gonna have like the high end, like he's up there with like Jay-Z or Nas, you know, he's up there with the greats. Meanwhile, French Montana, it's like he's like, I mean, he like not a great, but he's also not bad either. Like, cause he can come out with some songs that's gonna like, you know, you're gonna be listening to it for a little bit. Yeah, that's why everybody want. Kendrick wants like Mad City and all right. But I'm like, the thing is, it's like who listens to the radio? Like who listens to the radio? It's like nobody. It's like not all artists is gonna be doing like the club bangers and radio hit songs and all that. It's like they want to do some songs that's like they overall like it's coming from them, not like what's gonna be for everybody else. Like it's artwork that they want to do for themselves. I think that's what that album was. It was like an album he wanted to do for himself. But them commercial albums where it's like, oh, do it for radio or YouTube or TikTok or whatever. It's like he has some like, you know, radio hit songs on that album, and it'll probably be the Kodak album or the Kodak song. But other than that, it's like the album. I feel like it's just an album for himself. Like he's like, dang, I really released that. All that hard work and dedication, I really did that. Yeah, N95 is it's a good song. But it's like he's not Drake, he's not Ray Shrimmer. He's not the guys that you constantly hear in the club. It's like that is Kendrick Lamar. He is his own person. He is allowed to do, he has every creative right in him and outside to do whatever type of music he wants to do. Hype song with a story. Yeah, but that's like, I feel like, I don't know, I've never heard like a hype song with a story. Like, I've never heard like a club banger, but it had like an interesting story. Because then you're going to just have a lot of people just sitting there like, huh, that's like, you know, they ain't going to be in the club like jumping around or dancing. I feel like they're expecting him to do like, yeah, like overall like Drake, Playboy Cardi, freaking what other types of music, like his like, or some of his like earlier songs. But it's like, fam, he's gonna grow as an artist. He's not the same person he was like 10 years ago when Good Kid, Mad City came out. He is a completely different person. I feel like it's like that with a lot of people. You're going to change over the time. Even when I look back at videos I was doing 10 years ago versus now, I'm like, I'm extremely happy I'm not doing those same videos. I'm happy where I'm at now with content creating. Song people get drunk to. I don't know if you hear the lyrics. Nigga, yeah. People don't take the time to listen to that stuff. They're just so caught up like singing the hook part. I feel like it'll take like, you know, eventually people like, oh, sit down, listen, like, oh, this is what I was listening to. It's kind of like that one song, Pumped Up Kicks. People there's all like, oh yeah, that was like such a dope song. And it was like honestly, it was a vibing song, but the song is really talking about a school shooting. That's why you don't hear that song being played no more, because it's like, bro, what was y'all thinking when you released that song? So I remember I was listening to that song one day and was all like, wait a minute, something don't seem right with this. Went on Genius and looked up those lyrics. I was like, hey, yo, this is a song? I was like, they were allowed to release this? I was like, that's why you don't hear them guys from them guys anymore that did that song. Those guys came out with that one song and they probably making money off of it still. But I was like, you guys messed up with that song. Now I'm gonna play me some Call of Duty. Just need to play great real quick. But yeah, I was like, you people crazy for releasing that. On some other crazy songs people done released. There's some crazy songs out there. I'm like, man, you people, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know who gave you the idea to release that, but that is some crazy stuff. Play a couple of, probably play just like one mission, maybe a couple. I don't know. But I'm like, yeah, those guys. I don't think those guys aren't doing anything anymore. Let me look them up real quick. That's like probably the one song that you would want to avoid to playing, like especially now. Foster, I think that was their name. Foster the People. Oh, they came out with a song in 2019. They still make music. They still make music. No, they haven't released that. Wait, let's go. So last album they released was in 2017. Reissued. It is oh, it's just like another, probably like a deluxe. Extended plays. Oh, they released one in 2020. Mixtape in 20. They released a mixtape? Huh. 2021. See the singles 2020. So they still do music. It's just not as big and famous. Yeah, I'm like, that song. Y'all had to been on crack for releasing that song. That's crazy. I wonder if they're going based off of my... Oh, they are. I wonder if, like, things are unlocked. I really don't feel like playing no co-op. One of these days I'll play it, but... Biggest story song. I think that was off of that one album he did. I think a lot of those songs is like story songs. He did like that like classic like 70s type album.
Sister, wake up.
Adair, is that you?
Yes, let me see you. How long have you been in solitary?
10 days.
You look sick.
No food or water.
Sister,
It's okay. I can take it.
These be Wet Dreams
why have
by
they put us
J.
together
Cole.
like this?
I remember when that
I'm
video
using you
came out, and it was
get
like
to
the
me.
two, I think it was like the
Kill me
two
first.
dogs
No,
or
Adair.
something.
I need you alive.
It's like J. Cole, he good for doing some story music too.
I stole a key.
To what?
We will find out. Here, take it. Catch.
Got it.
Good. Hide it. General Markov is coming. He knows about the messages. Does he know that you are green?
We'll see.
Hi today. We all know how you can use people for the music video. Yeah, but it's like, then don't come out with a music video. You came out with a music video?
Look, family reunion. Oh, nice.
Go fuck.
Dang.
Want this to stop, you tell me the truth.
Yeah, try it. Try it.
On a squad. Make him talk. This one's all
Come
mine.
off up in here. I swear I'm gonna drop kick you.
Very.
Try it.
I hope you had a nice visit with your brother. Might never see him again. Shut up and go in the corner.
Make me go in that corner. Make me. I want you to make me go in this
In
corner.
the corner now.
I ain't doing nothing. You gonna pull a gun out and shoot me because I ain't going to no corner.
In the corner, I said.
It's like, you gonna tase me? What? Try it. I ain't going to no corner. Alright, fam, I'm playing,
Enough
okay?
of this.
Wow, he can kill you with just one take? That's crazy.
Shut up and go in the corner. Do not face me, Farah.
It's like, fam, you being
Any
weird,
plans
bro.
you have to escape, you will soon forget. Face me now.
What did he just... What?
It's hotter than hell in this shithole country. You must be so thirsty. Want some? None
Wow.
left.
I know you were gonna do something stupid with it.
Let's get you some water. Very. Follow me. In there.
Oh, dang,
The
man.
chair, Farah.
Bro. I'm like, what do you want to know? I'm like, fam, I will talk.
There will
It ain't even gotta
mistake,
be
Farah.
like
No
this.
one is coming to your rescue. I'm in control here. and I can make your life much easier.
My bro.
Now, tell me about Commander Karim and the failed message.
It's like bro got an iPhone, he didn't have no connection, and
Answer me.
I'm gonna say
Go
that.
fuck yourself.
Watch your mouth, girl. I've been patient with you, but no more.
What does that mean?
Stay awake, and you might see your brother one last time. He's gonna give you a drink. Try to breathe.
Dang.
Breathe, Farah. You can do it. You can't breathe water. Find some air.
Die.
I thought you wanted to see your brother. Toughen up. Again.
That's it. Get some air, Father. Don't pass out.
There you go. Good.
That's enough for now.
So strong, Farah. Keep it up and you will see Hadir. One more time. Who is Karim?
It's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a basketball player.
The messages are from me. I am Kareem.
No, Karim is your leader. You're just a messenger. Доводи! I found one of your sisters.
I said nothing, Farah. It's okay, Hazadeh.
Quiet.
That's a sister?
Her life is in your hands now, Farah. Stay awake, she lives. Pass out, she dies.
Еще раз.
Oh, we're gonna try the water games again? Alright.
I'll make it tougher this time.
Not that way, Farah.
Damn, you're dead.
Hold still. Again, another breath. Trying to move your head. You can't hold your breath forever.
Supposed to be doing. I don't even know, but it's like, oh, that girl died.
Let me make this perfectly clear. I called the shots. I gave you a chance to save a life. Now let me show you how to take one.
Don't, she is harmless.
Dang.
Берите это. See what you made me do.
Be doing freaking. I don't even. I think they still tripping off of some. I don't know. Like I think this gas stuff. I think that's the whole like main
You must be
objective of this
hungry.
game. They try and get some gas. Is that maggots? Oh, I ain't eating that. I ain't want that anyways.
Huh? You think you can beat me? Enough, feelings. Your brother took a key from me. Where is it?
Did you lose a key?
One is missing, but we have other.
What does the key open?
You think you're so smart? Karim. Huh? Yes. I know. I've known all along. Now, where is the key your brother stole from me?
I have it.
I know you do. You've been hiding it all along.
Dang, homie, it's like I just said I have it. It's like that would make no
This country is a
sense.
breeding ground for terrorists. I am here to bring law and
Bro,
order
what
to
he
this
got some
land.
old latex
And no
gloves on?
terrorist thief will harm my country. I will protect Russia. Quiet. Что тут не происходит? Запереть их на складе и спалить его нахер! You didn't save your people, Farah Karim. You killed them.
He's the most Hispanic looking Russian dude I've ever seen. He does not look Russian.
Loose, not tight.
I think so. I'm like, Damn, she just
Nice
made
little
a
shiv.
she just made a shank.
Yes. I must go.
There's probably all types of rats in this.
Good. Rocks. Maybe here? Find a way out, Farah.
Where am I throwing the rocks at?
I can use the stones.
Bro, I'm so confused on what they...
Buttons unlock the doors. Aim for the button.
Say aim for the button. Oh, that. Okay, makes sense.
Yes, it worked.
Oh, that's not good.
I can use this to climb.
Climb what?
Find Hadir. I can't get out this way. Yeah, it doesn't fit. I have to get in there.
Oh, okay, I see what they want me to do.
Get to the women.
Oh, nah. I don't do tunnels. I don't do rats. That's some crazy stuff, man.
Это еще что? Какое-то движение. Крыся. Это место просто помойка.
Get me up out of here.
Портков тебя убьет!
Dang.
I'm coming, sisters.
Farah, over here.
Sisters!
You escaped. I knew she would. The guards left. What's happening?
Barco's forces are under attack. We have to go.
Thank you, sister. Farah, come. The guns are here.
Thanks, Adir.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's where it
Let's
led
get him.
to.
The guards
That's
are
why
coming
he was
back.
like,
Quickly.
okay.
We'll ambush them.
How? Point and shoot until they fall, like we said.
Dang.
Well done, sisters! Barkov locked the others in the warehouse. Let's get there before they're all dead.
Oh crap. No, don't go up there. You okay.
Thank you, Karim! Helicopter! Barkov! Cowards are leaving! What do you expect from a spineless dog? Let's free the others from the warehouse before it's too late. On me, sisters!
Oh whoa.
Go! Rush your vehicle! Aim for it! You para! Shoot them!
It's like, girl, you almost died.
The sniper is holding us back!
If you don't, man.
No, my sister, no! He's aiming for you, Farah! Sniper down! Good kill!
Wasn't there 4 of them?
There's a way through here, Karim.
Dang.
Don't shoot.
Who's Commander Karim?
I'm Karim.
We got your messages. Lieutenant John Price. Where are the
Dang,
others?
he look mad young.
Straight ahead.
Stay close. Well, let's go, boys.
It's like he even look young like that in the other Call of Duties.
This is the gas factory. It's burning the evidence.
And the prisoners!
We're gonna breach. Stay back. Go.
I can't! It's locked!
Try.
Hadir! Hadir!
Keep pulling.
Sister,
Hadir, it's okay.
they can't.
Like, she should let him die in there anyways. It's like he's working with the enemy, so.
Catch your breath. Collect survivors and supplies. We're leaving.
Go north. Avoid the highway. 506 to Cobalt 4, confirming station time.
10 minutes.
Rog, hold orbit. Hurry now. Barkov's gonna come and claim he's dead.
Yalla, Tazerna.
You know he's gonna make you pay for this.
We will make them pay.
We'll be ready.
My men have cleared the road to the north. You can camp there, it's safe.
Thank you.
The revolution begins now, sister.
The war begins now, brother.
Even war is a high ground. Stay on it. Bravo 6, wheels up in 2.
So I would crack a G.I. Jane joke, but I ain't trying to get slapped, so I'm just gonna leave that joke.
"20 years of civil war.
There's nothing civil about it.
Hadir's well trained. Teamed up, kidnapped, doesn't matter. He took the gas to Russia,
Yeah,
John.
he did that without Katala's help.
Got the network and the manpower.
Can you blame him, right?
Unofficially, no. But this is bigger than Hadir now. We've got two options.
Well, we warn Moscow.
Or we let Mother Russia have a taste of her own medicine.
A lot of innocent people are gonna die.
At the hands of a Western asset.
Okay, so let's cut to the chase.
What do you suggest?
A business trip.
Unsanctioned?
Black.
Who's your team?
Some old comrades.
And the sergeant?
He's ready.
I can get you in. After that, you're on your own. Post-nation weapons only.
Leave it to me.
Is that it?
That's a hell of a view, Nikolai.
Was the capital before Moscow?
The good old days.
Yeah, that was it. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, call it with this stream, see who I can raid. Raid my friend Seiji. But yeah, and that being said, I will talk to y'all at a later time. Thank you everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.